Okay, so this video is super relevant actually to this time of year. It's December, it means it's the holiday season for most people, which can involve going back to see your family. It can involve going back to people that trigger you slightly, whether this is family members that you see once a year, people that you have had bad experiences with, traumas with, if there's patterns in your family that you are now outgrowing, especially if you're moved out and an adult. And these times can be really, really challenging. They say if you think that you're spiritually enlightened, go and spend some time with your family. And this is true because our family is our first relationships, and they really ingrain a lot of our behaviours, beliefs, and why we are the way that we are. Now, if you're on this, let's call it healing journey, let's call it personal development, this self-actualization, this path to becoming the true you, which also involves healing past family wounds, ancestral wounds, then the holidays can be quite triggering. And I know this because it's also the same. I'm actually in my childhood bedroom at the moment, home for some time. And yeah, I just want to give some tips for how to survive the holidays with your family. And yeah, how to get through this with the least amount of stress or tension to yourself. So I do know that this may not apply to everybody. There are people out there who have very healthy functioning family systems, and I'm not saying that there's something wrong if you do or you don't. It's just that a lot of people do struggle with returning back to their family, so this may be more relevant for you. Now, there's a really, first of all, mindset to take is that really anybody's behavior or projections towards you, whether it's opinions, whether it's the tone in which they're speaking to you. So you could have parents who are very judgmental about your lifestyle or things you do, or family members who are judgmental. There could be differences in topics about cultural things. Just know that any judgment that you are receiving towards you is actually them projecting the judgment towards themselves. This is a key function in shadow work, that everything outside of you right now is a mirror. So likewise, if you are judging people for something, they're actually mirroring back to you a part of yourself that is not yet integrated, that you do not allow to be and exist inside you. So just how you could also be getting stick from people for ways that you're living your life, opinions you may have. First of all, take a step to realize that it's nothing to do with you. You are triggering them into then not taking ownership of their own feelings and then blaming something on the outside for it. So it's always worthwhile taking a step back from that. And I really advise also not biting, which may sound very easy to say and hard to do. But you are being brought back into this environment, and you are being given triggers from your childhood, from times in your life when you're a teenager, adult. It's going to be picking up your earliest wounds. So this is a beautiful moment to see them come around, see the trigger come, witness it, and with loving acceptance see it and not bite. So trying to stay in alignment as much as you can, trying not to sink to the level of someone who is creating maybe negative energy, maybe creating an environment that's just not where you want to be flourishing. So this could also be not responding at the same level, or taking breaths, going and meditating. And this leads to my third point actually, is making sure that you can take some time for yourself. And I know this may be difficult with lots of family engagements and requirements, and it's very hectic with all the days. Even taking 5 minutes to yourself, or try and go for a walk, just to really consciously return back to your center and ground again in you. Now, I kind of want to preface also that if it is genuinely dangerous or genuinely detrimental to your health to be spending time with your family unit at the holidays, then don't. Also know that you can choose your family, and if it's really getting to the point where it's not sustainable, you can also be a sovereign being and choose to not face that. As if you're getting unnecessary trauma, if you're getting unnecessary unkindness, and your inner child just wants to be in safe environments, and you can create that safe environment for yourself somewhere else. If you then feel like you're lacking in the family relationship aspect and missing the presence of a father figure or mother figure or any family member, then be sure to look into the family work aspect, which we also talk about in Tune, where you can heal family relationships without ever being in the same room as them. Yeah, so I also invite trying to lean on the support of friends, trying to lean on the support of anybody else who understands. Maybe you have a sibling who also understands at your level, maybe you have a cousin, maybe you have a particular family member who's also may feel a bit like the black sheep or somebody who isn't quite fitting in, and they resonate, they feel you, you're on the same vibration. So also trying to spend more time with them, because obviously you're resonating at the same level, and it's just can bring a bit more peace amongst all the chaos. So that would be some of the main points: is don't retaliate, return to yourself, take time for yourself, meditate if you can, and just trust that there's also learnings and lessons in the way that the environment and the way that people are treating. So I hope that helps, and yeah, I really hope you enjoy the holidays. And yeah, you're not the only one. If there are people also having, if you're feeling like every family is perfect at Christmas, honestly know that even if there's a perfect looking family, there may be stuff going on, and that's their process, their journey. This is also your journey to see, witness, and heal the dynamics within your own family system. So, yeah, see you guys soon.